Snake fan, and if you're a Snake fan, you're gonna love the gameplay coming out from ApolloKage. Definitely one of the more creative Snakes out there. I know when Mars was picking up Snake for a little bit, Mars also played an unconventional Snake in terms of just not grenade focused, right? When you think of all the other Snakes, most of them are more like grenade zoning focused, but ApolloKage and even players that used to play Snake like Mars, more willing to weave in and out of close combat and use some of those more up close options, right?
Somebody in the chat said mid-piece, one trash.
Dang, man.
Is that
on, man. The last chapter was Chris.
That's OD. All right, boys, let's go. Here we go.
Oh no.
We got what's
Dang,
that?
Man.
Oh, I don't want to blink.
And we hyped up the Snake, man. We hyped the.
Actually, yeah. What the heck, Apollo? Hey, man.
Whatever it takes, man.
What the hell is this? Where's the Snake at?
Yo, it's Genesis. It's Genesis 9, all right?
Come on, man.
ApolloKage doesn't want to go in the Shark Tank.
Man, if you don't get this crap out of here.
Yeah, what are you talking about? We love Steve out here.
All right, man. I mean, I don't have a problem with Steve, man, but I'm a big Snake fan, man.
I am a big Snake fan, yes.
I guess I saw him nod his head, too. I know he hurt me. Looking right at you, big boy.
I know you don't got your earplugs on or whatnot.
Exactly, man. All right, well, let's see what the Steve's got. I mean, obviously, we saw him whip this Steve out at, what was it, DreamHack Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. It was actually one of the characters kind of pivotal in helping him actually get the win at that tournament. As you recall, you know, losing that Snake Ditto to MVD and then busting out and showing us he's got a few things in the pockets as well, Steve being one of them. He's doing a pretty good job right now, full control of the stage right now, getting some time to mine and really just making it difficult for Game & Watch to sneak on in.
Oh, the trade, it's almost enough. And, I mean, there are matchups that are pretty tough for Snake.
I mean, he hates Game & Watch.
Yes,
like that, and that's completely fair, right?
Yes.
That's completely fair. So
Yes.
I understand it. Doesn't mean I'm not disappointed.
Okay, but the Steve is coming out, and it looks like ApolloKage just opting for. I mean, there's some Snakes that'll play through the tough matchups, but I do think the best thing to do in this game, it feels like just duo maining, right? Duo main.
Everybody says that, right? You know, it's one of those things where you just kind of realize like there's so many characters in the game. Why not have all those options at my disposal, right? So I think duo maining can definitely help take you further. And oh my goodness, immediate stop and go from Steve. He just sent that man into the depths.
Yeah, and I still think that ApolloKage, you know, loves to play Snake because of how creative you can be with the character, all the different setups, and I think Steve brings that to a certain degree.
I like that,
right?
Charles. I like that. It lends itself to kind of that style that you just mentioned. Yeah, oh, for sure. So wasn't able to tech off of that and just bounces all the way into the blast zone, but still such a sizable lead. I think he's going to be feeling all right.
Okay, 2 stocks to 1 here. At this point, ApolloKage just got to get a couple diamond hits, but here's Game & Watch, tries to get the Nair into the Judgment. Only going to get the 8, though, and not going to connect.
All right. SAOGonza definitely struggling a little bit. Full stock deficit right now. ApolloKage has been playing so smooth.
Oh man, goodness. So much damage.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Gonzo kind of try to up B out of there. Does get out, but it's taking quite a bit. Is going to be able to chip here and there. We've seen Meister play this matchup extremely well, and we see a lot of up B on reaction to minecart. I think that's one of the bigger things that we've seen a lot of. But the forward smash, yeah, you're so light with the Game & Watch. Setting up that block, going for the forward smash, just really establishing the space.
Can we talk about how it doesn't even feel like a pocket Steve? Like this feels like a character like he like legitimately mains. You know what I mean? Like ApolloKage is not one to take half measures. Okay, so if he's picking a character, best believe he's definitely put the time into it.
Oh yeah, and Snake is one of those characters where it is a little bit more of a time dump, right? You have to be really, really consistent with your B reverses, with your wave bounces, right? So definitely a little bit more on the technical side, and I don't think ApolloKage is, you know, afraid to go and do that with another character being Steve, right?
Bro. Absolutely.
Okay, but here's the Nair into the back air here. Offstage situation. Gonza trying to get a little bit more damage off this ledge trap here. Another neutral air. Almost connects into the forward air, but ApolloKage fighting back. Jabs is going to connect, though. Just even back and forth. Go ahead and bucket, reflect that, you know, the minecart there. You're also going to be able to reflect the anvil as well, but sometimes Steve doesn't get hit by it. Depends if they hop off the anvil or not.
All right, so FD being the stage flex, I mean, your move all platforms was just pretty much a straight up slugfest. Oh, okay. Just right in front of the down smash attempt. I don't know why it just seems so disrespectful to me.
And I like a lot of ApolloKage setups are just off of single, like 1 to 3 blocks, you know what I mean? Nothing too crazy here, but it feels very effective. Oh, tries to go for the spot dodge there.
Went for it. Eats a little bit. Nothing too damaging, though. Both players in triple digit. Oh, wow. What a great guy. It just made me anticipating the jump, but the down smash just catching him.
Yeah, ApolloKage definitely abusing a lot of the, while you're standing on a block, the duration or the health, quote unquote, of the block goes down a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And then you can go ahead and just do moves. And once the block breaks, you're just in midair. So you can go for really big swings, right? Like the down smash, like the forward smash there. Once the block breaks, you're in the air, you can go right into an aerial and kind of do all of these different pressure strings here. But Gonza keeping it close with the forward tilt. Catch ApolloKage off the minecart here, but not going to be able to put on much damage afterwards. And the diamond is online here, so it's going to be really spooky.
I mean, we saw how quickly and how early he died, you know, in that previous game. Diamond F smash, like that is not one to play around with, especially a lightweight character like Game & Watch. Oh yeah, hard to take a clash with that, man.
Yeah, those are the situations where Meister's really good at just up being on reaction. I mean, once you get Steve into the corner, their main tool is going to be their main tool to get out of the corner is going to be that minecart, right?
And I mean, Meister will be the first one to tell you how frustrating this matchup can be too.
Okay, try to get down tilt in the minecart here. Forwarder not going to connect on to the recovery, not going to catch that 2-frame here. And wow, look at this ApolloKage, 4-hit combo.
I mean, 54. Absolute insanity right now, and it's just so crazy how quickly this can snowball. I mean, the first 45 seconds to a minute, it was pretty much dead even, and then just look how quickly ApolloKage just turned the ties. Mr. Forward Smash, no problem. We got down smash.
Forward smash? Well, forward smash.
We got forward smash again. There we go.
Such a powerful move. Doesn't have a lot of lag, and if it hits your shield, you're going to be in there for quite some time here. So.
I like how he's laughing and other guys like, man.
Yeah, I mean.
This mic wasn't on, boy.
Steve definitely has some options that can put a smile on the person playing Steve's face.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
It can be a little frustrating for sure. But hey,
on the other side, it could be a little rough.
That's what it is, man. All right, so 2 games for ApolloKage in the books. 1 more to go. The Steve looking incredibly polished and ready to go. So if he can get 1 more done.
And I honestly like ApolloKage's approach. There's been so many Snake mains that kind of just go through all the bad Snake matchups, but now we have a Snake player that's extremely technical, really fun to watch, and then it's like, oh, well, for the bad matches, well, I got Steve. Let's go.
I mean, it makes so much sense. I mean, you said it best, right? Extremely technical. Why not apply those fundamentals and strengths of your game to a character like Steve, who just kind of lends himself to that kind of play style? ApolloKage knowing that, and he's reaping the rewards right now. What otherwise would have probably been a long set for him is looking like it could be a 3-0 and a handshake.
Okay, but Gonza answering back here, getting a good amount of damage. Tries to go for the up B onto the minecart, but the minecart being a little too high up. And
oh my goodness, bro. Even the minecart. I wasn't even center, bro.
Yeah, that had to have been like a dash back on the DI or something like that. Okay, there's the up B. Gonna rack on a little bit more damage. Trying to line up these forward airs, but full extension here, the double up air into the finisher. Down air to keep the damage going. And look, wow, tried to get a extremely high up smash there. Might have actually got the KO.
Ooh. Good catch on the down smash. See if we can make anything out of this. Goes for some back air attempts, but nice actual glide from ApolloKage. Great maneuverability. Just going to put that shield up, not giving up any more spot dodges.
Okay, flying back onto the stage there, tries to get the slide, doesn't get it. But both players trying to fight for this center stage here, and all these block setups into the anvil here. It's 3 stocks to 1, and ApolloKage looking like going to advance onward, trying to set up this 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough, right? Like, it's just one of those situations where it's just like, I mean, you're giving it your best shot here, but ApolloKage just abusing the character, essentially, right?
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Maybe Gonza thinking, like, looking at the bracket, like, oh, whoa, I got ApolloKage coming in the round 2 pools.
Yeah,
like,
you're thinking, I have a pretty good Game & Watch bracket, right?
Yeah.
But somebody didn't watch DreamHack Atlanta.
And you know what's crazy? I mean, me and you kind of had this assumption that maybe ApolloKage only brings out the Steve against other Snake players. Yeah. I think it's just, now seeing this, it's pretty much confirmed. It's just going to be for bad Snake matchups and the Snake Mirror.
He might even surprise himself, like, wow, my Steve's actually a little better than I thought. Why not apply this to other matchups?
Yeah.
And sure enough, you are seeing exactly what that result can be. So, Gonza definitely going to need a miracle right now. I mean, maybe you get the stock off and you just hope to hit a 9. I mean, you know, stranger things have happened, but, you know, I mean, the biggest thing right now is you got to get it down to a 1-stock situation to even have a chance at this, right?
Yeah, and I mean, on top of that, there's already a diamond crafted. There's a diamond in the back pocket for ApolloKage as well. He's going through the obstacle course with the minecart.
Yeah, having fun, man.
ApolloKage is just playing Minecraft right now. Mining it up, you know.
Actually is.
Okay, there's the forward air. Gonza trying to set up this edge guard.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
I like that.
Yep.
Got to rinse and repeat here. Doesn't connect the neutral air though, but sends ApolloKage off stage for another edge guard attempt here. Gonna be a regrab, forces the up B, tries to get the forward smash, but look at that. Look at how much shield pressure and then just dash back, go for another one. You control so much space.
3 times in a row, by the way, he did that. S smash, S smash, S smash. 3rd time was the charm on that. That's all he did at the end. That's all he did at the end was just spam S smash.
Really spaced, or really well spaced forward
Really
smash.
well spaced. I'll give him that.
But yeah, I mean, that move is just very over.